This is a video for Club Contessa. Well, girls, we got Contessa out to her first event since her big run at Kentucky 5-star in late April. Obviously, we gave Contessa a good rest after the 5-star there. Gave her a month off and just gently been building her up, bringing her back to full fitness. We're taking her show jumping once, and she doesn't need a whole lot of events to get ready for Maryland 5-star, so I thought we'd put her in the 3-star at Bromont. Two reasons. I think she thrives on confidence, so to me it was obviously going to be an easier course, and she hates hard ground, so I knew Bromont has consistently good footing up there. By saying that, it was very soft. They'd had heaps and heaps of rain, and we got up there, and the cross country, which was on Saturday, was very, very sort of soft, and had a whole heap of rain. So it was sort of good in one way, but it was a little bit too wet for my liking. So we didn't go very fast on her. But I was just looking for a nice, good run, at this 3-star level, which I thought would be quite easy and quite confident building for Contessa. And she did well. She did a very nice dressage test. We got up there a day early, so I got to ride in these rings on Thursday, and she actually gave me a very relaxed dressage test, and I think we finished in second place after the dressage. She finished on a 29. The thing to remember is this dressage test at the 3-star level doesn't have flying changes, and flying changes are definitely our biggest challenge. Been working a lot with Silver at home, trying to get them better and better. Obviously, with Silver being pregnant, I've lost my secret weapon of having Silver ride Contessa a lot. So unfortunately, poor old Contessa has been stuck with me on the flat. By saying that, I do think they're getting better. That was one big mistake in the test there. We had to pick up left canter at C, and sadly Contessa thought we wanted the right lead. So it was pretty good, actually. We got a 4 for that score, for that movement, which usually really destroys your score. And for her to get a 29 and still get a big mistake like that really means that she should have been on a 26 or a 27. But like I said, this event was more of a preparation event as we sort of gear her up towards Maryland. I think our next competition's most likely going to be the Plantation 4-star short, or potentially the Tryon Advanced Horse Trials. They're 1 week apart. I'll just make a decision which competition would suit her best before we get her ready for Maryland. I have to say, in the cross country, I'm glad we're in the easier class. She was very, very excited and very, very wild in the cross country. Sadly, the girls were very busy washing down and cooling out the other horses, so we didn't get any video of her cross country at the event at Bromont. But she was in 5-star cross country mode, and I'm sort of went slow for 2 reasons, just to try and calm her down and get her not too feisty, and also the ground was quite deep, so it made no sense in going fast on the muddy footing. Sadly, she lost a shoe halfway around the course, so Contessa, one of our biggest focuses is to try and keep her feet in really good shape, and lucky for us, the shoe popped off quite cleanly, and we had a spare shoe that we got the blacksmith to refit her with as soon as the competition was over. So here on out, we're going to just be ever so gently working away at Contessa's flat work, building her fitness up. We'll give her 1 more competition. She jumped quite well at Bromont. Again, it was a very easy course for her, being the 3-star. She's a very good show jumper. I'm sort of glad we went in this smaller class. She was a little bit excited and a bit fast and furious in the show jumping, but she still jumped clear. I would have loved her to just be a little bit slower and a little bit easier, a little bit more waiting for me around the course, but she's so careful and so sharp. She still jumped clear. Peter Wild was up there at Bromont to help me warm up and walk the course. He obviously loves Contessa. We tried some just slightly different back boots with her. Every now and then, if she was to ever have a rail down, it would be with her hind toes on the back rail of an oxer, and sometimes just experimenting with different back boots can make them kick up a little bit higher behind. Anyway, we've got a little bit of video from her jump school with Peter. Peter came to our farm on Monday and gave us a good training session, and very, very pleased with Contessa. Like I said, we'll give her one more competition before Maryland, probably next month, either at Plantation or Tryon, and then back to the 5-star level we go at Maryland 5-star, and quietly confident I think we're going to do better than what we did at Kentucky this year. So I believe we're in good shape.
Little bit of right hand off the ground to this red and yellow. She's much better again. She was so bad the last time. Oh no. This will just cement it.